Hello and welcome back here on Forever Sports. We're down to the last four in the Cup playoffs in the men's division here in Dubai, the first of the World Series circuit. Of course, next week we move on to Cape Town, but all our attention is on Spain. The surprise package of the last four up against New Zealand here in Dubai, and it's New Zealand who will kick off from right to left. Can Spain book a place in the final? Wouldn't that be a phenomenal feat as New Zealand go deep into the Spanish territory inside their 22? It's Spain who come away with possession and set up a ruck. They look to play. They're full of running. They beat New Zealand, of course, in the pool stages by 26 points to 40. New Zealand looking for some revenge, but this, the first semi-final, and Spain break away. Has he got the pace? No, he hasn't, but he's got support on the right-hand side as they go deep into the New Zealand 22. It's Tobias Saints Chipaga who's brought to ground. Spain look to shift it now. There's an opportunity, but the defense is set. Spain with the loose pass. They've gone back a few meters, but they've set up a ruck. Can they get the ball out? Yes, they can. Spain still in possession early on in this Cup semi-final. Both these sides desperate to get a place at the finals table in Dubai. South Africa, of course, were knocked out by New Zealand, but it's all eyes on this semi-final. Spain up to the 22, 5 meters from this right-hand touchline. Still in possession, they look to attack. Breaking away from a one tackle, Spain still in possession. They shifted out wide. Cosculella out to Josep Ceres. The final pass was forward, would you believe it? Spain thought they were in for the first score, but just that final pass from Cosculella to Josep Ceres, the referee has adjudged this gone forward. Drama, it's still at 0-0 with 5 minutes to play. Wherever you tuned in from, give us a shout out in the comments section. Who you're supporting since the Blitzbox are out? Are we looking at a New Zealand-Fiji final? Don't count out Spain. In their last 5 encounters, Spain have defeated New Zealand twice. The New Zealand hold the edge by 3-2. All that is irrelevant now in this Cup semi-final. And Spain conceding a scrum penalty. New Zealand want to play quickly. They attack from inside their 22. They've been under pressure early on, New Zealand, but in possession now. New Zealand with the show and go. No one's going to catch him. He's away, and he'll be opening the scoring for New Zealand. It's try time. New Zealand get the first score via that man, Ollie Mathis. Showed the pass, kept it in hand, made the break. The dummy was sold. Laforga tried in vain to make the tackle, but Ollie Mathis is in for the first score for New Zealand. And we're underway in the Cup semi-final. The conversion under the sticks is good. New Zealand take one step closer to that final. Still a lot of time for Spain to turn it around, however. But all action New Zealand with the restart. Kumola Muhuliseni, Spain. Viliami Hala. New Zealand, shout out. Kumola. Then Viliami. New Zealand in the lead by 7-0. From the restart, it was a knock on there from Spain. It's going to be a New Zealand put into the scrum on Spain's 10-meter mark. About 10 meters in from this left-hand touchline. New Zealand to feed via Andrew Newstup. Ball in hand. all a little bit loose at scrum time. We're going to reset, says the referee. Little over 2.5 minutes to play. New Zealand lead by 7-0. The margin so small for any sort of error. You want to keep your discipline. Your defensive set has got to be so good you can't miss a tackle. Spain concede the free kick and Ustap goes immediately out to his support. Mugabe Black goes charging ahead. Almost up to the 22. New Zealand play down this right-hand side now. Switch it back to Molia. New Stub with the skip pass. It's gone to nobody. It's into touch. The defensive set of Spain there, forcing that pass from New Stub. Couldn't find any hands. It's gone into touch. Spain will have the line out. Cosculella there. On defense. Held up strong against Molia. Well, in fact, it was Mugabe Black, but the line out is secure from Spain. They look full of running. Can he get a knee to ground to place the ball? Great ball security from Spain. They come down this left-hand touchline, up and over halfway into New Zealand territory now. They need a support man to take it from the base, but New Zealand not releasing the tackled play. It's Andrew Newstub there, who was pinned by the referee. Spain will have an opportunity. They decide to kick it into touch. Between the 10-metre and 22-metre mark of New Zealand on this left-hand touchline, Spain will start with the line-out set play. One score separates the side, one converted score. But what a surprise package Spain has been. Laforga gathers the loose ball from the line-out. They're in possession now. Lopez takes it up. Eduardo Lopez for Spain sets up a ruck. Spain look to go straight down the middle. They're going to get a try. Yes, they are. It's Mono Moreno who goes over. Can they level it up with the conversion? 2 tries in Dubai this season. Up to this point. Knows his way to the try line. You better believe it. And Mono Moreno is over. The conversion successful, and they've leveled it up here. There will be time for a restart. What a time to score for Spain. One final play before half-time. Spain with the restart here. Thomas, Texas. It's found a blade of grass in field, but it's rolled into touch, and that will be half-time. And we level at 7 apiece. Spain, their dream stays alive here, very much so. If you told me at the beginning of this tournament Spain will be fighting for a place in the final, I would have said, get out of here, son. But they're proving me wrong, and rightfully so. They've been consistent. They've got, of course, a victory over New Zealand in the pool stages. Is that any sort of psychological edge? In the next semi-final, of course, it's going to be Fiji versus Argentina. We're in for another cracking affair. But look out. 3:05 this afternoon. There is a 5th place playoff, although they're not playing for any silverware. The Blitzbox will be in action against France. I will be live here on Forever Sports for that one. That's 3 o'clock South African Standard Time. Tune in for that one live. Let's back the Blitzbox one last time here in Dubai. They couldn't make it 6 out of 6. But we still support them unconditionally. At the moment here, it's Spain looking to upset New Zealand. New Zealand, of course, upsetting the Blitzbox in the dying embers of the game by 24 points to 7, coming from behind. Heartbreak if you're a Blitzbox fan. But that's the game of sevens. It can all change in the blink of an eye. And we're almost underway for the second half. Spain will kick off from right to left. It's all square at 7 apiece. Low scoring affair up to this point in the first cup semi-final, but we're underway in the second half. Spain look for a contestable kick. Can they get the restart back? Yes, they can. And they come away with possession now. Spain. Josep Ceres has got numbers out wide. Surely now they've got to go wide. They managed to set up and recycle the ball, do Spain. From right to left they go. Can they shift it? Paul Pla in possession, finds his support runner. They've gone back a few meters, but it's Pla again, looking to break away. Spain on the attack. It's Paul Pla. He's over with a majestic dive to rub salt in the wounds of New Zealand. It's Spain who get the first score of the second half. They go into double figures. And the conversion should make it 14. It's under the sticks, just about. But it's that man, Paul Pla, full of running. Heavily involved in that interplay. An exchange with his support runner. And on the receiving end of the final pass. You beauty, Paul Pla. You go, man. Who are you backing to take the Dubai Sevens, folks? Tell us here in the comment section. It's always a pleasure to have the fans tune in. We are, in fact, nothing without the fans. And Paul Pla putting Spain in a one-score position on the scoreboard ahead of New Zealand. Great take there from New Zealand in the air. They receive the kickoff. The restart, should I say. And New Zealand look to charge ahead now at the bases. Vai. Kodomeru Vai. Shifting it wide. It's all a little bit loose from New Zealand there. Lacking the accuracy, and Spain will have an opportunity on this right-hand touchline on New Zealand's 22. But a great take in the air from New Stub. What strength by Ollie Mathers to hold him up. They recycled the ball. They shifted it down the right-hand side. But playing dangerously, the ball went loose. With 5 minutes to play, can Spain get 2 scores ahead here? They lead by 14 points to 7. Spain to throw in at the line out. In fact, the referee coming back there, just judging there was a knock-on from Spain, so it's going to, in fact, be a New Zealand scrum. 5 meters from this right-hand touchline, just inside their 22. New Zealand will look to attack from deep. They got to do something with possession. Yeah, it's New Stub with ball in hand for New Zealand. Strong set scrum for New Zealand as they look to break away. New Stub at the base for New Zealand. They play down this right-hand blind side. In possession, wrestling his way there was Shu. As they set up another ruck and shift it now down this left-hand side. Do they have space outside? Spain intercept via Paul Pla. And he's away. Can he find support? Spain on the attack here now. They've turned defence into attack. Eduardo Lopez sets up another ruck. They shifted wide. In possession now is Roberto Ponce. Moreno. It's all happening for Spain. They've got possession. The clock ticking down. And Laforga takes it into contact. He's got to get a knee to ground. He does so and sets it up. It's Lopez who goes into play scrum off. Spain giving the ball some air now. It's all action. Manu Moreno takes it up. Hopla, ever present in that Spanish attack. Not making many meters, still just outside the 22. It's Bolinquez, who's wrapped up by the defense. The defense have got its shape here for New Zealand. Laforga looking to fend off one. He's got to get to ground. He does so. Hopla again. Good couple of phases here for Spain. Can they manipulate the space and open up this defense? Bolinquez again. New Zealand not rolling away. You feel another score here for Spain could put them in a position to just about have both feet in the final. With a little over 2.5 minutes to play. Spain blowing gaskets. But they know what's at stake. A place in the final. A chance for gold in Dubai as Hopla makes his way off the field. He's played his part. You go rest, son. Perhaps you'll have one final dance. If Spain go through here against New Zealand, they've still got some work to do. Of course, if New Zealand do equalise with the try and conversion and it forces extra time, the winning score wins. Will we see some drama here in this first cup semi-final? The Forga with ball in hand has called for a scrum. New Zealand making a couple of changes. Need some fresh legs. The Dubai sun taking its toll. The attrition rate having an effect on the players. Important set here for Spain now at scrum time. Laforga. New Zealand infringing at scrum time. It's a penalty to Spain. Look out, they'll call for another scrum. You better believe they will. Just over 2 minutes to play. The referee just having a conversation with the New Zealand players at scrum time. We want him to scrum straight. Spain with another opportunity. It's deja vu. Laforga to feed. Just outside the 22. 20 meters in from this right-hand touchline. They play open side. From right to left they go. The space being closed down by the defense. But New Zealand can't stop them. It's a missed tackle. It's a try for Spain. Can you believe it? You better believe it. Jeremy Chivitic has got the try. He fended off a would-be tackler on this left-hand touchline. You thought the defense was closing down the space, but Chivitic had other ideas. Ball in the left hand, fend off the right, and then the dive to complete perhaps what will be a wonderful semi-final night here for Spain. The conversion unsuccessful, but it's Spain who really now are in a commanding position. New Zealand have to score twice. They're going to do a double on New Zealand here. Heartbreak for the Kiwis, but they play from deep from the restart. They've got to get to the other end of the field. New stub. Spain can feel it in their veins. New Zealand, 5 meters out from their own line. Can't break clear. New stub, finding his support, looking for a straight runner. In possession on New Zealand now in the hands of Shu. They're giving it some air, but they're not making much meters. The clock is ticking. Spain will be in the final regardless. New Zealand are looking for a consolation score. It's all a little too late for New Zealand. They will go over though. Dylan Collier will score the try, but it's all a little too late. Normal time is up. Spain are through to their first ever cup final, and you can see what it means to the players on the sideline. Celebrations for Spain. New Zealand are defeated in this first cup semi-final. The tears will flow in Dubai as Spain beat New Zealand by 19-14. That's the upset of the tournament, no doubt. They will look forward to either Fiji or Argentina. But it's all over in this first cup semi-final. Spain 19, New Zealand 14. Tune in for the second cup semi-final. It's Argentina up against Fiji. I'll see you on the other side.